It's just too good. This is also a very good one as well. So this is the Polaris Lance. Polaris Lance, is that what it is? Prometheus Lens? No, Polaris Lance? Yeah, I think the Polaris Lance. Yeah, Polaris Lance build. And it uses Dawning Chorus to create a lot of explosions. If you have time to fight from far away. If you don't have time to fight from far away, yeah, I mean, using a well, it's too good right now. It's insanely good. I'm thinking about combining Strand with Karnstein's Armlets. The only thing is, if we end up, oh, this could work. This could work. Okay, we're gonna try this. This is one thing I always get caught up in with this game is I can't help but like I get an idea and then I gotta put it to the test. I gotta put it to the test. We gotta see what's okay. I need this. Incoming Judgment of Kelgarath with Overflowing surrounded on it. We're gonna get rid of the Swarmers. I need a good pair of boots. Not that one. That one. Them ones right there. Let's go with Wormguard, Dark Age. Let's go with this. We're going to use Karnstein's Armlets. So Karnstein's Armlet says melee kills restore health for a short duration. One thing that this doesn't say, once you go into it, it actually says it. It grants cure and also provide restoration for a short duration. So we can get restoration from it, which is nice. We get restoration ×2 if we get a finisher on. I think we do a Threadling build combined with Karnstein's Armlets to stay alive. I think we could do something with this. Hold on. Hold up. Let's just overwrite this. Probably, you know what, Salty Comedian, I got a really, really good build for you. I don't have it actually put together, but I feel like it's a build that, like, holy shit, it's really, really good. And I kind of want to answer your question and not just leave it as, you know, use a well build, because that's like super basic bitch kind of shit. But you want a really good build. The Sunbrazers build is very, very, very good. So essentially, it's your solar grenades burn longer and melee kills restore them. So essentially, you would be running a solar build. You're going to be running, where are they? Right here. Solar grenades. You want not heat rises. You want Touch of Flame, which Touch of Flame gives your grenades an extra bonus. So you can see it says solar grenade increases linger duration and it periodically emits a blobs of lava around its perimeter. Makes them super, super strong. You can either use Heat Rises or Icarus Dash. It's completely up to you as your other one. Phoenix Dive as your class ability. Doesn't matter, whatever jump that you want. Incinerator Snap. And then as far as the fragments go, you would like, where is it? It is Ember of Resolve, Solar Grenade, Final Blows, cure you. So every time you get a cure with your grenade, it's actually going to, it's going to give you some health back. And then Ember of Empyrean, Solar Weapon or Ability Final Blows extend the duration of Restoration and Radiant. I don't think you necessarily need Ember of Ashes. Where is the other one? That's Empyrean. Ember of Solace, Radiant and Restoration effects applied to you have increased duration. And then your final one is, where is it here? Empyrean, Solus. Did that name all follow them? Oh, Resolve. Yeah. Okay. So there it is. So it would be Resolve, Solus, Empyrean, and I'm missing one somewhere. What am I missing? Final blows with your solar super. That's not it. What am I missing here? Defeating a scorched target grants melee energy and creates a fire sprite. You don't need that one. Rapidly defeating targets. No. Apply more scorch. Solar ability. I already have that. Benevolence wouldn't be bad. Applying cure, restoration, or radiant to allies grants increased grenade melee. I guess I would probably go. I'd probably go with singeing then. Singeing. Probably more than likely what I would do. And then the whole thing around this build is basically proccing off sunbrazers. So what you're going to do is essentially you're going to eat your healing grenade. You by the oh wait, no, you can't do no. You have to get a kill with your melee. So you're going to do this the incinerator snap and then immediately dive to the ground. And when you use your Phoenix dive, it says diving to the ground creates a solar light that cures nearby allies. While heat rises is active, you gain restoration while diving and scorch targets. So what first thing you do is you eat your grenade. That gives you heat rises. Then you dive to the ground and then snap at an enemy, and essentially you have 5 grenades that you can throw out in quick succession all around you everywhere. And the kills you get from those will heal you and also extend the duration of restoration. Then you just go ahead, and the best gun to be using with it is going to be the Sunshot. Sunshot alongside of it is amazing. Whatever grenade, probably Mountaintop or whatever you want in the first slot. A Mountaintop would be great if you had an auto-loading recombination one. And then whatever grenade or rocket launcher. Apex Predator would be a great rocket launcher, or the Edge Transit here for boss damage. And that's it. Like it's pretty badass build. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nasty. I can kind of give you an idea of what it would look like out in the wild. I don't know how much you know about the game either, Salted Comedian. So Groot, what up? How are you today? So let's go. Where can we get a lot of enemies? Let's go to the moon. We'll go to the moon, to Sorrow's Harbor. Okay, thanks. I'll try it out because you use it. I don't necessarily use it only because I used to use it a lot back in the day. So now that it's sort of become meta, it's a very meta build. Now that it's become meta, I don't use it as much anymore because everybody's using it kind of deal. I try to do things that are off meta. I've been using this build for fucking years. Since when the Mars DLC came out, I was using it. You're on and off again in this game? Yeah. Groot says, I've been with Kayla the whole day, so I'm great. Oh, it's all because of Kayla. It's not because you're here with me now. It's because of Kayla. What's up, Kayla? How are you? So essentially how this works, you're going to see right here. We're going to eat our grenade. Then now we have unlimited grenades that we can just pitch on the ground everywhere. And now they'll go away. Now stay in the air. The kills that you get in the air will give you back your melee. So then you can, as soon as I get a chance, melee. That kill gave me unlimited grenades again. And now we just throw them on the ground. And you see how the loop goes now. Now we're getting kills while we're in the air. That gave us back our melee. And you just continue the loop. Pretty badass, ain't it? I've been doing this build here, this almost exact same build for literally years now. But it is a lot of fun. It's there is a little nuance to it. Once you get it down, it's kind of nasty. Badass, I know it, isn't it? It's fucking stupid good. And it's almost impossible to die. As long as you got enemies to fuck up. This is why I like with this build. A lot of people will say use the burst glide. I like using the strafe glide because it allows me to be in the air and sort of control myself. So now again, I'm gonna. Well, I guess I have to dive to the ground. Grenades. And you don't have to be in the air for long. All you got to do is be in the air when something dies. So we already earned back our melee by just jumping up and down. I did not get a kill with that melee, unfortunately. Somebody else killed all of them while I was up in the air. But all you got to do is get back up in the air, get a few kills, and you'll have your melee back. So we have it back now. Now we have unlimited grenades again. Pitch them down. And because we're in the air and things are dying, we're getting credit for airborne kills and getting our finger snap back. Now, we can further this build a lot too. So you guys, you've seen what it's all about. Is that game too loud, by the way? Is the game too loud? I feel like it's really, really fucking loud. Hey, it looks like Vegas globes. I know it, right? Isn't it insane? Hangry Man, how are you? It's good to see you. So you can further this build even more because you can add in mods, of course, to your armor. So a great way to add to it would be to add ashes to assets in as your mods on your helmet. You can do 1 or 2. Depending on what you need, how much energy you have on your helmet to use. But basically, you gain super energy on grenade kills, or you can actually take off ashes of assets and go a hands-on as well, because you're always going to be killing stuff with your melee. So you melee shit. I love the snap, by the way, just like that, and then fucking everything burns and dies. But you're going to be getting melee kills. That would give you super energy. You get ashes to assets, grenade kills, giving you energy. You can sort of, you can combine a lot there. I would probably go with this for mine. This is probably the way I would roll. Ashes to assets, hands-on, and a harmonic siphon. Because we are going to be getting kills with our sunshot, which is going to give orbs of power for us to grab. And then make sure that you're using powerful attraction on your bond. Because that way, when you do that dive to the ground, you're using your class ability when you do that. And every time you do that, any orbs that are near you will be sucked up. And you instantly will get, you know, that energy back for him. So it's definitely a bonus. Kayla says hello. Good to see you, Kayla. How are you today? Hopefully you're having a terrific day. Hopefully Groot's really laying it on you today and you're fucking so happy. And it's never, forget it. I'm not going to say anymore. I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't behave myself. I apologize. So that's probably what I would end up doing. For this build, you will get your it depends on how hard or what you're doing. You might want to rock Well of Radiance. You may want to use Daybreak instead. Isn't there's something for getting back your class ability too, isn't there? Restoration, Cure, Radiant. This is good because you do, if you dive anywhere near a teammate. So if you're gonna be playing with teammates, this one could be really useful too. Because it could be an easy way to get back your class ability energy there. I thought there was another one too that gives you your class ability energy too. Your solar super projectiles have stronger tracking. No. Solar weapon. No, we already know that one. Solar ignitions have an increased area of effect. Radiant restoration effects. We already have that one. Defeating targets with solar ignitions grants grenade energy. Don't need that. You're getting it with your snap. Solar weapon final blows grant you and allies increased recovery for a short duration. This stacks 3 times. This could be super useful. And your solar weapon final blows create fire sprites. Fire sprites give you back your grenades. So you could get a grenade back faster, even though you don't really need it. You do lose 10 recovery with that as well. Solar ignition, spread scorch. Powered melees against combatants that you're near you. This could be really good. Because you'd be giving radiant to your teammates. Hashtag Titans are superior. Are they really though? Can your Titan do that? I've been playing Titan all week. Actually. Final blows with your solar super. No, that's not the one. You apply more scorch stats to targets. Rapidly defeating multiple targets with solar ignitions generates a orb of power. Defeating scorch targets grants melee energy and creates a fire sprite. Fire sprite? Oh, what is it? It's mercy. Mercy is the other one. We need mercy. Right there. When you revive an ally, you and other nearby allies gain restoration. That's not what you want it for. Picking up a fire sprite grants restoration. That one you could use, but then I guess you'd need, I think you need another one too, though, to make it so that you create fire sprites. Right? Defeating scorched targets grants melee energy and creates a fire sprite. So you'd have to have searing as well. I don't know. It's a weird one. This last one, I kind of don't know what to do with, to be honest. Titan slam? That's what it sounds like when a Titan slams. They poop themselves. Yeah, I've been playing Titan all week, Groot. All week I have. What do you think of hunters? Hunters? I like all subclasses. I really do. I'm not, I talk shit. I main a warlock only because warlocks are always needed. Everybody wants a warlock, you know, for the well, essentially for the well. But I love all three of them. All three are cool in their own ways. I play the hunter the least. I will say that. I play hunter the least. All right, so there's that build for you. Hopefully that helps you out, Salty Comedian. Hopefully that gave you something. Now let's try this build. I think we're gonna go with the grenade launcher. We're gonna try this out. Let's strip off all this armor, all the mods on this armor, start from scratch here and figure out how we want to work this. We're going to be getting melee kills, so I feel like melee kills giving you super energy is probably going to be pretty important. That could be pretty badass. Those are already empty. We're probably going to want, well, let's start with this. Let's start with this here. So I want to do threadlings. I don't want to do suspending. I want to do threadlings. Although suspending could be really good in this, because I am going to be meleeing enemies, and that means that melee enemies are more than likely going to be stopped up on each other while I'm meleeing them. So that could be useful. Because then as soon as we kill one, the rest of them that are close to them will be stuck up in the air. And then every time I kill the next one, they're stuck up in the air. So that could be useful. Boogie says, I like MILF Hunter. Wait, what? What? Wait, hey, wait, not what we're not. Nope. Not allowed. No. That it did. All right, Salty Comedian. Thank you for asking the question too. Like I like talking builds and this kind of stuff. I love this. Groot wants to change that background stuff to orange. We're gonna make it happen for him right now. Groot, this is for you. Echo. Change studio lights to orange.
Okay.
Look at how orange we can make it. Echo. Change shelf lights to 100%.
Okay.
It's so fucking orange. Nice orange you got there. Orange, you glad that the fucking doesn't burn your eyeballs out? It's so bright. Just get rid of all these. I don't know if I guess we do want grenade. Can we do, I have one of these. Hold on. I have one of these Judgments of Kelgarath with Demolitionist on it. I wonder, can I get Overflow and Demolitionist on the same Judgment of Kelgarath? Hello? Where'd that go? Don't disappear on me ever again. There's Demolitionist. No, Overflow and Demolitionist can't roll on the same. Damn, that sucks. So then the other one that I have, if we actually go here and compare, the other one I have is Incandescent Demolitionist. We could use that to get our grenade back faster. The only problem is now we have to reload it, and it takes forever to reload a fucking glaive. Gert says, I got blinded earlier, damn LED lights. I got blinded like 6 times today. Goddamn flashbangs. Yeah, that's too bad that you can't get Overflow and Demolitionist on at the same time. The way Overflow works is every time you pick up a green brick, it just adds it in to the magazine. So it just gives you ammo ready to be fired. And then the way Demolitionist works is every time you get a kill with a special weapon, it gives you 20% of your grenade back instantaneously. So 5 kills and you have your shit back. I think we're going to try out the Demolitionist one, even though I hate the idea of reloading it. Seems like such a pain in the ass. What if we did... Okay. All right, hold on. Hear me out. What if on the legs, we put on a solar holster, which is going to cost us 2 points, but still, that could be super useful. We will go... Let's go with stacks on stacks, and then we'll hold off on the next one. We'll do a stacks on stacks, so that every time we pick up an orb of power, it's going to give us 2 armor charges. How are we going to use these armor charges is the question. I think we should do it with grenade kickstart, maybe, to get our grenade back faster. So it says collecting an orb of power grants you a 1 temporary armor charge. Because of stacks on stacks, we get 2. When your grenade energy is fully expended, your armor charges are consumed and you gain grenade energy for each armor charge used. So, I think a grenade kickstart, multiple copies of this mod can be stacked to increase its potency. What if we did 2 of them? And we did a harmonic loader. We would only be able to put a twofer in here, but I think we'll be all right. I think we'd be all right. We could do a charged up here. This gives us an extra armor charge. Normally you can only get up to 3 armor charges. That will make it so we can have 4. That allows us to have 5. That allows us to have 6. Then we can put a 5 there for our discipline. So we're cooking. Let it cook. Let it cook. Let's see where this goes. Rocket got banged 6 times today. 6! A fucking 6! What's that? Rocket wants more flashbangs? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said I was sorry, said Goobin. Goobin, you're okay. I'm just messing with you. I fucking hate you. No worries, Goob. I caught him unaware before the stream even started. So that should be 7. The 7th, that's 7. He did get me. I was reading and looking directly at the light and it went off and right before the stream started, and it was directly in the fucking eyeball, let me tell you. All right, so we definitely want, I think we're gonna want hands-on. Gain bonus super energy on melee kills. We're gonna want a special ammo finder because we gotta make sure that we don't really need it. I guess we don't really need it, do we? This is a choice. We got to be able to create orbs of power. I'm thinking... I don't know. I think solar siphon should work in this situation, but I don't think I want this. I think I want to go to the seasonal artifact. And I think I want this. Combine solar and strand and solar and stasis siphon mods into one, which means we have to lose something, unfortunately. So let's get rid of Dragon's Bite and instead put on this. This now will allow us on our gloves, on our helmet, for 3 points, we can have solar and strand siphon. That way we can use either one of these weapons, and if we get 2 kills within a short period of time, it'll drop an orb of power for us. Then I think we want powerful attraction. So that, I don't know though. We'll have to hold off on this one. I don't think we're going to use that. For one thing we are for sure going to use is proximity ward. You gain a powerful overshield when performing a finisher. Essentially, when we're doing a finisher, we're going to get an overshield that's not going to allow us to die while we're doing our finisher. And maybe we should do a special finisher, but I don't know. Special finisher is going to use up some of our armor charges, and we want to save our armor charges for getting our grenade back. This is going to be a super aggressive build, and I mean very aggressive. Empowered finisher final blows grant you 1 temporary armor charge. Let's do that one. And I'm thinking probably bomber. Probably bomber. All right, and then we can do a 1 there, and then that one there, that hits us at 100 discipline, which is tier 10 discipline. So we're getting our grenade back as fast as we can. And we technically don't need anything else anywhere as far as stats go. So we're kind of free to just put whatever we want wherever. So that means we could not put anything here and then use this slot for something else. Wisdom would give us more intellect, 30 more intellect, which is only a tier 5. Radiant light. Collecting an orb causes nearby allies to get an armor charge. That would be good. That could be good. We could go with another hands-on to get our super even faster. Or we could go heavy ammo finder. Let's try hands-on. And then we'll put that as a melee. That'll get us to 45 melee, which is a tier 4. If we can fit one more melee in, we can get that to tier 5, which that can be this one right here. So that's now tier 5. Anything else on the legs? We could go another stacks on stacks. That would, every single time we picked up an orb of power, it would give us 3 armor charges, which is pretty insane. Or do we want to go with a weapon surge? Let's just lean all in on the melee portion of this to start out. Let's just lean all in on that. I don't know how this is going to work out. I think that's about all we can do for now. I think we need a chunky look. We need a chunky look for this build. We'll see how this goes, but we need the thickness. Do we want blue in there? I don't know if I want blue in there. Let's go with this. Let's go with this whole set. We're going to go with this whole set here. Does this have a... There's a bony one right here. Yeah, that one. That bony one. Look at all the bone! Rocket, get the bone! That? How does that look? How does that look, yo? Nah, blue clashes too much. I agree, right? Like, it doesn't fit. I definitely want it to be green. Let's check out some of the other shaders. See what we can find for shaders. That would be the old blacked out look. I don't think I want that. That's too lime green, I feel like. If you guys see something you like, too, let me know. Ever heard of a 999 challenge? What the hell is that? What the hell's the 9/9/9 challenge? I have not heard of it, obviously. Oh, very kilty. This is the Irish fucking look here, right? Oh, would you look at that? Rocket's putting on the Highlander. How'd you like the fucking Highlander look? That one looks like it feels good. We might have to go with the Highlander. I feel like I want the Highlander now. That one's very, looks like the Michigan, like maize and blue. 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, 9 innings. Me and Boogie were hurting ourselves. Angry Man, I want fucking in on that. I feel like that's a prerequisite to go into a ball game also. That looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, that one looks pretty sick. The green fits what we're doing too. This one's so cool because it's chainmail. It gives a lot of the looks chainmail. That one's fucking cool. I wonder what this would look like on the female.